It's contract renewal time, so think about if this is where you still want to be. We can try and negotiate a better deal here, but we also have the chance to look elsewhere. The contract renewal window has opened. We can try and renegotiate for a better deal with our current team, or approach someone else. You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you will receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so. Nice job this season. You've been performing well, and that's putting us in a strong negotiating position contract-wise. Plus, my 10%'s getting more valuable. So enjoy your break, and keep up the good work next year.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
quick position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Stroll, Leclerc, Verstappen, Magnussen and Albon. So just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Giotto, Norris and Ocon. And we're in front of Zhou, De Vries and Russell. Currently the fastest lap is a 1:21.7.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
How does a new car compare to your last one? How will not making Q3 affect your strategy tomorrow? Great. Well, that's everything.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. And home to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Pierre Gasly lines up on pole position, just edging out Alexander Albon, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Stroll, Max Verstappen and Norris, Magnussen, Kvyat, Vettel and Luca Giotto, Bottas, the rookie Esteban Ocon and Zhou, De Vries, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi and Nicholas Latifi, Matsushita and Jack Aitken. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. the pull away. You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. With the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Understood, copy that. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
There's a few disappointed faces up and down the pit wall after that one, but not here. They've secured a phenomenal victory. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. AlphaTauri are your winners here today. So let's review the updated driver standings. Pierre Gasly takes the championship lead today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed. And a good job in traffic as well.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. AlphaTauri secure a position at the top of the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
First position, front of the pack, and behind us are Bottas, Magnussen, and Ocon. Currently, the fastest lap is a 1 minute 36.5. Damage to your wing, damage to your wing. Suggest we box to change it. Position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Gasly, Leclerc, Albon, Stroll and Magnussen. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1:35.4. Top 5 cars as things stand: Gasly, Stroll, Leclerc, Albon and Magnussen. Currently the fastest lap is a 1 minute 35.4.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Gasly, the rookie, and Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Why don't we talk about Ferrari? We have a number of changes to the aerodynamic regulations this year, and the signs haven't looked good for them so far in terms of getting to grips with those changes.
It doesn't look promising for them so far. And if the new regs have hit them as hard as we think, well, I suspect they may need a few late nights at the factory to get back on track.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. The rookie lines up on pole position, with Lance Stroll alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Magnussen, Lando Norris, and Bottas, Verstappen, Kvyat, Giotto, and Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Vettel, Charles Leclerc, and Joe, Russell, De Vries, Jack Aitken, and Nobuharu Matsushita. Latifi and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
You have a great chance of getting a points-paying position in today's race. See what you can do. Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. P3. You are currently in P3. Albon is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 1.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Norris behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The distance to the leader is 1.9 seconds. 6 laps until your pit window is open. 27 laps to go. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. That's P2. You're up to P2. Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed. Release, release. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. Position. You're in 14th position. Russell's just ahead. Push for the position. The gap is less than a second. They're on old hards. De Vries is behind you. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 8 laps to go. Safety car, safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. We're seeing major wing damage. Box, box, box. Tyre condition is still looking good. Go now. We're sat at the back. Last place. Matsushita just ahead. Push for the position. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 5 laps till the end. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
And with that, we wrap up yet another incredible Grand Prix weekend. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Taking care of the car was absolutely vital today. It's been obvious all weekend that the pace was there, but look at the attrition rate we've had. They would have been very concerned about any minor anomaly towards the latter stages of this Grand Prix.
As we await the winners to take their positions on the podium, one thing is clear. AlphaTauri have really shown their prowess on the track. This is a team that isn't afraid to take risks, whether that's on the circuit or in the new talent they hire. Today, those risks certainly paid off. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Alexander Albon takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Nicholas Latifi gets my vote today. It's an interesting one today. On balance, I think I have to call out Alexander Albon. A really solid drive from him today, and one that he and his team should be proud of. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings, and the gap between AlphaTauri and the other teams continues to grow. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend. Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.